Hello and welcome friends to another video. I wanted to take a quick few moments to talk about Midnight Fight Express, a game that came out in August of 2022. It was developed by, I'm probably going to mispronounce this name, Jacob Dzwinel, I think is how you say it, and published by Humble Games. You can find it on PC. I saw it going for $20 on Steam as of the posting of this video, and also on console, and it's also on Xbox Game Pass, although that can always change at any time. This game is it's a top-down 3D beat-em-up. Think like Sifu, but from a third-person top-down perspective. You run around, you perform button-mashing combos, a lot of X's and Y's. You have finishers, different unique attacks, depending on the environment, depending on the enemy you're fighting, the weapons that you're using. It's all really cool and unique. And in addition to that, I mean, the game only had one developer as far as I can tell. And he apparently did all the motion capture for it as well. I guess he's a stuntman for a lot of other video games. So we'll have more information on that in the description. I highly recommend you check it out. It's all really cool. You do have a skill tree it seems pretty fleshed out. I didn't have a chance to go over the whole thing, but it does add new combos, mechanics, and things that you can use as you progress through the game that stops it from getting stale. It stops it from just being a, oh yeah, I'm just doing a left jab, right kick kind of thing. Adds quite a bit more to that, which I thought was really cool to add for, especially for a top-down game. That's not something that you see very often. There is a lot of weapons. In particular, you do eventually get your own gun as well, but you can pick up the weapons that the enemies are using, like knives, pistols, or machine guns, stuff like that, which is really cool again, kind of having that opportunity to not just be a, hey, you're a martial artist kind of guy, but you can actually utilize what your enemies are using as well. But there is no way to heal, as far as I can tell. When you die, you respawn in front of the enemies that just killed you. So I guess that's kind of a different take on it. Maybe you wish there was some health packs or med kits or something, but you know, it is what it is, and it works, I think. The game does have 41 levels, not super long actually though, because each only lasts about 5 minutes a piece, but each level is unique. It does have a unique environment, a unique soundtrack to accompany it, and it is very diverse, often including new mechanics or new story tropes that kind of keep things fresh, keep things interesting. And I think it worked out really well. As far as the story, it's presented by lines of text by other characters. You have a companion who kind of helps you out here or there, and they do most of the dialogue. Your character doesn't really talk. You're more like a body that's just there to beat things up and, you know, move on to the next level kind of thing. So I guess in that sense, it's kind of shallow. I do wish there was some more fleshed out as far as your character was concerned, but it's also not an RPG, so I guess you can be forgiven for that because it's not the point of the game. The point of the game is to be kind of fun, action-packed, violent, I guess. It's designed to be a focus on the beat-em-up aspect, so not a huge deal. I do think there could have been a little more variety when it came to your character itself. But it's definitely the silent protagonist trope. You also have a hideout. That is where you would unlock your skills from the skill tree I mentioned earlier. You can also change your appearance, practice combos, spend any money that you earned, depending on the score that you ended your levels with, spending money on appearance items like clothing, any skins that you've unlocked. You actually unlock new skins by defeating enemies. So if you defeat, say, Thug Number 1, you get Thug Number 1's skin as something you can wear. Kind of creepy, I guess, but it allows you to change up your character, which is pretty cool. And talking about the money, at the end of each level, you actually get a grade and a score, depending on how well you performed. Think like Naruto Ninja Storm or whatever, where you get a rank at the end of the level, depending on how you perform. That gives you a higher score. That gives you more money that you can use to spend on more appearance items, and as well as more skill points that you can use to become stronger and making future levels easier to play. There is online leaderboards as well, so a little bit of replayability if you're kind of more competitive. Gives you something to fight against. It's not just a single player story game, it's also hey, this is how your friend performed, to see if you can outperform them, or if they're just that much better at you than video games. That's basically it. The point of the game is a beat 'em up, fun adventure, try not to die kind of thing. It does that very well, I think, for what it is. Again, it's not an RPG, it's not hugely story driven, but between the intense soundtrack, the fun and fresh gameplay, I think it is really fun to play, and it's definitely worth a playthrough, and I would highly recommend you guys check it out. Again, it's on PC, consoles. Right now it's on Game Pass, so if you have access to the Game Pass, definitely take advantage of it. It is worth a playthrough. Otherwise, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you enjoy the game for yourself, or if there's other games that you would like to see covered. We're always looking for new ideas. Please leave a like. It really does mean a lot, and it helps the algorithm not try and swallow our videos whole. And leave a subscription if you want to see more videos like this. We come out with more videos basically every day. We're always trying to push something out. That said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys next time.